Welcome to Movies, Films, and Flicks. I am Mark Hoffmeyer, and joining me is a man who just got out of a screening of Legion, Robert Lamb.
Hey, what's up, guys?
How was Legion with Paul Bettany?
Not as good as, what was it, The Priest? What was the other one?
Oh, yeah, that one they just signed on to make that movie. So, technically.
Okay, yeah, right. That's true. It's coming out soon. I can't wait to see that one.
Yeah.
I'm a big Paul Bettany fan. I hear he's going to play, a Marvel superhero.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not sure one. I'm thinking either Black Widow or Vision.
I would love. So he's in Legion, right? And now he's going to be in the upcoming movie Priest. What should be the third of his kind of angel priest trilogy? Like the Kung Fu Father?
It should just be, yeah, I guess that, or just like some kind of like remake of Devil's Advocate.
And he's, but it's a fist fighting movie though.
Yeah. And he plays Al Pacino's character.
Oh man.
Obviously, Keanu Reeves reprises his role.
I would love Devil's Advocate, just Al Pacino screaming.
Al Pacino screaming at any point. Did you watch, oh wait, never mind. That movie's not out yet.
Well, yeah, it's in development. You're probably talking about the movie The Irishman. So Scorsese's been marketing it to studios. So we'll see, man. I think he's going to have to go to a screening, like a streaming option. Really new. But yeah, I think he could maybe go that way. What do you think?
I think so. He's going to have to look for, different outlets anyways, because I don't know who's going to pick it up. I hear it's going to be a pretty long movie.
All right, so Robert, if you've listened to the podcast before, he's joined me on many episodes. And over the last few years, you've come in to predict the 2008 Academy Awards. You've predicted the 2009 Academy Awards with me. And now we're predicting the 2010 Academy Awards. Fingers crossed.
Right. Yeah, I can't wait to get into this.
And also, you're a prolific podcaster yourself. Your show Paralyzed was just featured on a top 40 best fictional podcast list that you have to listen to in 2020. That's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, well, it's really going to pick up steam in those last 3 years, 2018, 2019, and then 2020. So I'm looking forward to it. I just got to get to that point.
Yeah, I think you will, man. I foresee good things. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I mean, like, my goal was to just, get known and stuff like that. And right now, it's a slow build, but those final 3 years, I think it's going to really pick up steam.
10 years from now, in 2020, we should meet up and just see where we're at, A
retrospective kind of, like, movies, films, flicks, how my podcasts are doing. I get it.
Yeah, let's just get together. We'll go to St. Pete. We'll record in the Berg. We'll watch.
I might have to. Well, before we podcast, I might have to make a coffee first because I'm gonna predict that my studio is gonna be pretty cold.
We should watch. There's a movie coming up being made called Spring Breakers. Harmony Korine's planning it. I would love, it's supposed to film in St. Pete in 3 years. So I'm really excited to watch.
Will Florida offer a lot of tax breaks or tax incentives so they'll start filming here a lot more? I hope so.
I think what they'll do is they'll offer a lot of them and then they'll take them all away and everyone will come up to Georgia.
Oh, you think Georgia, where in Georgia do you think will become a hot spot of filming?
Well, in the Atlanta area, Fayetteville, Noonan, stuff like that, around Atlanta. I think, somewhere up 85 up north. I think some studios are it's going to start with a lot of warehouses. This is my prediction, but I think big places maybe like Pinewood are going to build in Atlanta, south of Atlanta, and we're going to become a hub.
I figured out of all the states and all the cities, I think Atlanta, Georgia would probably be a prime area for especially Marvel films and maybe even a series about The Walking Dead.
Well, I hear now The Odd Life of Timothy Green and Footloose are coming, and Walking Dead's supposed to start filming soon.
Jeez, now that's a triple feature I would watch. Odd Life of Timothy Green, Footloose, and then The Walking Dead.
If you watch The Odd Life of Timothy Green, I got hired to be an extra on it. So if you look in the background, you'll see me supposedly working as a factory worker in many of the scenes.
Supposedly, but in essence, you were just actually just moving a box around or something.
Yeah, basically walking with not moving my arms, doing the extra walk.
Doing the mom Shannon in Seinfeld where she looks like she's carrying two invisible briefcases.
Yeah, exactly. I was watching this movie, and it hasn't come out. It won't come out until 9 years from now. But I had a time machine, and brilliant movie called Annihilation. And there's a scene where Natalie Portman's teaching, but in the background there's all these extras walking by, walking like they've never walked before in their life. And other than that, it's a great movie. But the arms don't move, their heads are straight. It's a very creepy walk. So watch Annihilation in 10 years, and you'll see that.
In 10 years, do you think they'll have a screaming bear in it? Because that's the only way I'm going to watch it.
Oh man. Yeah, all right, so Alex Garland is doing it, and he wrote Sunshine, he wrote 28 Days Later, and in 28 Days Later, a crow screams, or a crow crows, and then in Sunshine, there's some screaming. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, screaming is definitely a motif in his films.
Okay. I was just wondering if there'd be maybe like a bear. I just haven't seen a movie with a bear in it for a long time.
Someone better turn into a plant.
that too.
All right, so we're going to predict the 2010 Academy Awards, and we're going to start with the best animated feature film. Right? So here's who's up for best animated feature film. These movies were released in 2009, and now they're being nominated in 2010. So we have Up, Coraline, Fantastic Mr. Fox, The Princess and the Frog, and The Secret of Kells. This might be the most stacked year of anime. I love all 5 of these movies, and they've all aged well.
I haven't seen The Secret of Kells. That was the only one I didn't catch in theaters.
Oh yeah, it's good.
All the others.
I mean, Princess of the Frog, man, has Keith David. And it has that alligator who does that barfing thing, like. Bleh.
And that's going to be the last time that Disney does like a drawn cartoon animated feature, right?
Yeah, I mean that has to be. Fantastic Mr. Fox. I mean that's brilliant, right? But do you think it's a little too weird for audiences?
Yeah, because, okay, here's the thing is when I think of animated features, I'm usually thinking along the lines of like kind of being a kid, you know, the cartoons and stuff. Now, granted, there are a lot of animated features that are for adults as well. A lot of like Howl's Moving Castle, I think is even more like
it's Ghibli movies.
Yeah, it's like deeper than just a regular cartoon film or something like Toy Story. But not to say that Toy Story doesn't have deeper meaning or anything like that, but I think they're geared towards kids. So for me, although I will say Up is also a pretty, at times, serious in tone for a kid's film.
I mean, the first 5 minutes, everyone talks about how the first 5 minutes. I watched this movie in Korea. Did you know that? It's about 6 months ago.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. But, no, so that's where I saw it. But, yeah, the first 10 minutes is really with the relationship between the couple. It's heartbreaking. But I gotta tell you, man, I think in 10 years' time, in 2020, more people will be talking about either Coraline. I think more people will be talking about Coraline.
You think so?
I think in 2019, I'm going to write an article for Cracked about how the other mother in this movie is one of the scariest PG creations ever in a PG world after 1986.
I just watched a video on YouTube that was going to be made in 8 years from now that discussed Tim Burton. Basically, they played films and they asked the people watching if they thought it was a Tim Burton film or not a Tim Burton film. And a lot of the films, you know, directed by Henry Selick were films that people thought Tim Burton directed, and Coraline was one of them.
I love that movie. Now, we can't go against Up, right? We can't go against Up.
Up. I just feel Pixar's been knocking it out of the park pretty much every year.
Yeah, they just keep doing it and doing it.
They know how to do a story. They know how to do animation. It's funny. It's sad. It's got a lot. I don't know.
It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to see these other 4 lose, man.
I know. I think Fantastic Mr. Fox. I mean, it's not my favorite Wes Anderson, but you know, it's up there.
All right, I'm going to be a rebel. I'm going to go for the new hotness. I'm not going to go for – I'm the guy – I'm basically Adam Sandler if he played a diamond jeweler who keeps making terrible bets. Like, I'm putting my spot in that. Like, I'm putting myself – if he made a movie about that, that's what I'm doing.
Right.
So I'm taking Coraline, fingers crossed, to win.
Oh, see – and I hate to do this. I hate to be that guy, but I am a big Pixar fan minus Cars, the Cars series. I'm a big Pixar fan. I'm going to have to go Up. I have to go Up.
Yeah, you're going to win. I'm putting unnecessary stress. I'm going with the sexy bet.
Don't be like that. You never know.
I mean, fingers crossed.
Like he needs an Oscar. He hasn't won yet, right?
Nope.
I don't think he's won.
All right, so I mean, let's do it. Let's do Coraline, and then you're up. All right, so I'll write that down. Lock it in.
Nice.
Set in stone. It's good to go. All right, so let's move on to the best foreign language film.
We're still putting money on this, right?
Yes, we are. Yeah, 2,000 per each one.
Yeah, for each pick.
Yeah. So I mean, I think you're gonna be owing me $2,000.
It's possible, but I took out a small loan, so I should be fine.
Yeah, I did a reverse mortgage.
Nice.
I did a title.
Oh, okay.
All right, so best foreign language film: The Secret in Their Eyes, The Milk of Sorrow, A Prophet, or The White Ribbon, or Ayami. So which one do you think is gonna win this? Listen, A Prophet, man, gangster film, gangster picture, right?
Yeah.
People love gangster pictures.
Yeah.
But Goodfellas lost to Dances with Wolves, so you can't go with it.
Yeah, but for me, I don't know. There's something about A Prophet. I remember seeing it on Rotten Tomatoes and just seeing like it had a 99%, and I was like so excited. Because I love film reviews and critic reviews. I'm one of the few of my friends who do, and I just basically I was like, I gotta go see this, and I'll admit I saw The Secret in Their Eyes, which that's a contender, but I think I like A Prophet.
I mean, it's an excellent movie. It's really, Scorsese loved it. He was like, man, this picture's great.
It's a French film. Well, I'm trying to think. What was last year? Did we do best foreign language last year?
I mean, I don't remember, but I think we were both wrong.
I'm going to Prophet.
You're going to Prophet?
What are you?
I'm a big Haneke fan. So I'm going to go with The White Ribbon. I love the cinematography. I think it looks beautiful. I think it's just a bonkers picture. It's a good drama, good mystery. It's just, I love how it spirals, right? I mean, it won the Palme d'Or. It's a tough picture, but I don't think there's a more beautiful looking film. So
now the Palme d'Or is the cologne you use, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, so what I do is I spritz twice on my neck, twice on my wrists, once behind my knees, and then twice under my armpits.
I just wanted to say that for people listening, they might not know what the Palme d'Or is. I just figured let them know that you got that. Where at like Macy's or something like that on sale.
Macy's, come on, man. Nordstrom's. What are you talking about?
My bad.
Come on now. Who do you think I am? I went to Ulta and I bought it.
All right, my bad.
Yeah, I had a coupon. You can't Palme d'Or it all the time.
Yeah, I get it.
So what I do is I wait for a 30% off sale, then I use a 20% off anything coupon.
On Black Friday.
On Black Friday, and I can afford the Palme d'Or. I mean, I go heavy with it. Sometimes I barely stay conscious with the amount of cologne that I spray on myself.
People know when you're coming like from like miles away. Like it's like kind of like a whale. It's like you're doing like a whale call. Like but they smell it. They smell it from just miles.
If I was ever a jewel thief or a cat burglar, they could just tell I was there. Who stole it? Yeah. Smell. Mark.
Yep.
He's wearing that Palme d'Or again.
Oh, you're the only guy who it, right? Like,
the thing is, a lot of people are like, why do you wear that? But I kind of think to myself, listen, like, you call me, like, why, like, if I didn't wear it because you told me not to wear it, what does that say about me? I gotta do me, man.
No, that's true. No, you should be in a cloud of Palme d'Or at all times.
I'm like the kid from, Rugrat. No, I'm like the kid from,
I know what you're thinking.
Peanuts.
Linus?
Yeah, the smelly kid.
Linus? Who's the smelly kid? Linus? I don't remember.
Yeah.
There's Linus. I don't know.
Isn't his name like, Trash Bin or something?
Yeah, I don't remember. I only know Linus, Lucy, I think, and Charlie Brown.
But I gotta say, Prophet looks good. I think Secret in the Eyes is our favorite, and it should be. But I'm going White Ribbon because I love some Haneke.
All right. We'll see. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. I'll lock it in.
Every time. Fingers crossed.
Yep. Hey, wait. Lick the envelope.
Nice.
It's in the mailbox.
Oh, you got envelopes? Nice.
Yep. Yeah, I'm sending you one each.
Make sure you write down which one is which, so there's not confusion like there might be in 8 years at a different Academy Awards ceremony.
And the winner is Palme d'Or. What?
No.
All right, this one's gonna be our easiest one, dude, right here.
Okay.
All right, best supporting actor.
Okay.
It's gonna be Christoph Waltz in Glorious Bastards, Matt Damon in Invictus, Woody Harrelson, The Messenger, Christopher Plummer, The Last Station, and Stanley the Tooch Tucci in Lovely Bones. Now,
Tucci.
the Tooch.
Now, you're part of the Tucci gang, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you know the Columbia House when they used to send movies? I'm a Tucci member, where I get a Tucci movie or TV show each month for $38.
Is there that many?
Yeah, he's popped up in a bunch of pictures. I got Easy A last week.
Nice.
Yeah, the Tooch. If it's out
Tooch.
yet. All right, but this one, there's no, like, the other nominees didn't even have to show up for this one, right? Because it's definitely Matt Damon. I mean, it's Christoph Waltz for Inglourious Bastards.
It's gotta be. He nails that role.
All right, think about this. 2000, all right, this century, 20 years, whatever. This century.
Yeah.
Who, can you name 5 supporting actors that are better than him?
No, I think he's just so good. And this was like one of his first, like this was his breakout role, right? I heard during the Tarantino, like when he came in to do like reads for the lines, like Tarantino just knew that was going to be Hans Landa. That was his name, right?
Yeah, he's perfect. There's just this weird, he lights that giant pipe. He knows what people are into, but he also has a really large temper to him. And he enjoys intimidating people. And he enjoys playing it out. His performance gets better. We watched it again recently, and the movie just gets better with him. Like, there's no competition. What do you think the ballots are going to look like on this?
I mean, I think they're all going to Waltz. The thing is, he encompasses everything that Tarantino loves. Violence, comedy. Like, he does comedy really well. And then, like, just that tense, that whole tense scene in the very beginning, like that just kind of sets up his character, but he balances it all like really well. Like he can be evil and menacing in one scene or in the same scene as being like comical, like making stupid little jokes or pulling out the big pipe.
Yeah, and at the end when he just gives up everybody and helps kill Hitler, and then they put the Nazi symbol on his head.
Yep.
He's just petulant. He's petulant. He's scary. I love it.
Yeah, there's no way. I don't even know who I would say second. I would say all the rest are second, but like by a large margin.
I mean, Tooch is sec.
Tooch. That's only because you're part of the Tucci gang. That's why you're saying that.
I love that. I got to abbreviate the word sec right there. The Tooch is sec.
Well, you abbreviate Tooch, you might as well abbreviate the sec.
I would rank it Waltzy baby, Tooch, Woody, the Plum, and then Matty D.
I'd like to see Harrelson, win a Oscar, but I mean, I would probably do Waltz, Harrelson. I don't know. I guess Plummer, Tooch, Damon. I like Matt Damon, but I don't know.
Invictus is just one of those. Yeah, we have open slots, so let's just.
Yeah.
I mean, I love a good movie about rugby, South African rugby, though.
You do?
I think South African rugby is really underrepresented.
I forgot that's like one of your favorite genres.
Yeah, I mean, every rugby picture I can watch, I watch.
I know. You've told me that before. You're like, I love horror, I love sci-fi, and I love rugby pictures.
I just can't get enough of them.
No, I get it, dude. Like, I remember when you invited me over and you showed me that whole bookshelf that was just dedicated to rugby films.
Yeah, and I made a sign, nothing but rugby pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. The next one, which I think this one's going to be a battlefield, but I think it's going to be made much easier. Now, I got a theory for you here, but this is Best Supporting Actress. So we have Anna Kendrick, Anna Kay, right? Or Kendrick, whatever that is, for Up in the Air.
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, and then we have Maggie.
I'm the Best Supporting Actress.
He's not. He has soundtrack. No, that's not yet. Then we have Maggie Gyllenhaal, or as Jake Gyllenhaal said, Gyllenhaal, for Crazy Heart. We have Vera Farmiga for Up in the Air. Yep. We have Penelope Cruz, The V Fair. We have Penelope Cruz for 9 and Monique for Precious, based on a novel Push by Sapphire. Now, I love some Anna Kay and some Vera F, but they're going to cross each other out, correct?
Yeah, I see that happening.
Oh wait, hold up. Best supporting actor. All right, nailed it in.
Oh,
Locked it up. Locked up.
That one's the easiest so far. So
Yeah, I didn't
that
even
one
have to
should
send
be.
it. Like no one even has to send in envelopes, Rob.
Oh, really?
No,
Nice.
they just know it. They just know the K Waltz is going to do it. So let's say that Vera and Anna Kay are going to cross each other out. They're excellent in the movie. I love it, but they're crossed out. Maggie Gyllenhaal. I mean,
And Anna.
yeah.
Sorry, get the abbreviations down.
VFAR and K, AK-47. They.
Oh yeah, I like AK.
Yeah, I like that AK-47. Then we have Maggie Gyllenhaal. I mean, she's wonderful in Crazy Heart, but the problem is she's just sort of. This is that movie is Jeff Bridges' picture.
Oh yeah. I mean, like Maggie Gyllenhaal. I don't know. Compared to the other one, I know you're going to read the other two, so we'll get to those. But I don't see her winning this one.
And Penelope Cruz, great.
Cruising World. That's what I call her.
Yeah, Cruising World. I like
Cruising World.
Cruising World. P. Cruise.
P.
Princess Cruise Lines. So she's up for 9. But I mean, that movie, man, that was kind of a dud. But she was the best part of that. You have Daniel Day-Lewis, Kate Hudson. You have a stacked cast in that film.
Here's the thing now. Is her performance in that great, as in it should win an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress, or is it just great because the rest of the movie was lacking and she was a standout?
I would say that. You know when there's a bad movie or a bad game? Like, so there's a terrible rugby match, right? And someone has a try that's just, 90 minutes of terrible rugby, but there's one try, and everyone's just like, wow, give that guy $20 million. For no reason, just do it. Because it was like, I think that's what this is.
Yeah. Well, also, I mean...
Oh, sorry.
Well, no, I was just going to say I'm glad you put it in rugby terms, because if there's one sport I know a lot about, it's rugby. So thank you.
Well, when we had that scrum earlier talking about this, I think we really talked about it. And I love that you're wearing your New Zealand All Black shirt right now.
Yeah. No, well, we were scrumming it up, so I had to get that on.
And I know you already bought tickets for New Zealand in 2015. You're going to Japan in 2019 for the Rugby World Cup.
Yeah, that's exactly where I knew it was, and that's why I bought those. You're saying everything I already know, Mark. That's everything. I know. I already got my rugby ball.
Yep.
And I'm ready to play some rugby, or watch some rugby. But I'm going to play the rugby first a little bit, and then after I'm done scrumming, I'm going to fly to Japan.
I just got a custom Stanley Tucci rugby ball.
Is it his face, or is he on the ball?
So it's really weird because you stand up long ways, and that's where his face is.
Right.
It's really elongated. It looks weird. I hate kicking it. So I just put it in a nice shelving unit that I bought from Michael's. Now,
is it his normal face, or is it his face from a film? Is it him from?
Yeah, it's definitely from a film.
Devil Wears Prada, Stanley Tucci.
Yeah, that's actually it.
Okay.
Yeah. How'd you know?
Pretty cool. Just a wild stab in the dark.
All right. So the winner for this, though, same as Christoph Waltz's Monique, because, dude, her performance in Precious is just scary, frightening, layered. It just makes you. She's so good. I was sitting in the theater for about 3 seconds, right, last week, because that's when I saw it,
right.
And I just thought she's gonna win the Oscar.
Yeah.
I knew it.
I mean, she was Ox right when it came out, and like Christoph Waltz, she has a lot of those. Like you said, she's scary and intense. The only thing is she just doesn't have the comedic bits, but that's because of the film. That's just how it is. And I think she does it well. She plays it well. And I was actually very surprised with how she pulled it off.
I think that movie could win a best ensemble. I loved everybody in that movie. What? Mariah Carey's in it?
Gabrielle.
Paula Patton? Sabine? Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a lock, man. She's got it. Ready? All right, lock it up. Type it in.
But do your top 5. Put them in order right now.
Okay, so if I'm going to do my top 5, I'm going to do Monique, then I'm going to do VFAR, then I'm going to do Maggie G, then I'm going to do Anna Kay, then I'm going to do Princess Cruise Lines.
Okay. That's pretty – I mean, see, for me, I do Monique. I go Anna Kay just because I have like a little bit of a crush on her.
AK-47?
And I think she's good, up in the air. Yeah, then I go VFAR, then I go Cruisin' World. And although I like Maggie G, I don't know if we had like if we shortened her name at all, but she rounds out the top 5.
I mean, great actresses.
Oh, all of them.
This category is much more, I like the performances in this one much more in the Best Supporting Actor. It's stronger, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
Even if one of the actresses from Up in the Air got nominated, I think Monique would still win, though.
Yeah, I just, like with Christoph Waltz, it was like, he's like 95% to win. Everybody else is like tied at like 5. Whereas this one's a little bit more stacked where, you have Monique, she's probably like sitting at like a 75, 80. Then you got like, the Up in the Air girls sitting at like, to me, like 60, 50, something like that. You know what I mean? Like it's closer.
Yeah. I mean, this is good. I like it, but I wouldn't prepare a speech if I wasn't Monique.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Definitely.
Now, I don't know if you remember back in 97 when the Rugby Chronicles came out and Daniel Day-Lewis and Michael Caine were nominated for Best Supporting Actors. And then you had Julia Roberts and Meryl Streep nominated for Best Supporting Actress. And then in Best Actress, you had Helen Mirren and Julie Andrews nominated. And then in Best Actor, you had Matt Damon and Brad Pitt. So 8 of the actors were nominated for the 20 spots from the Rugby Chronicles in 97. And they all lost.
See, I knew that because, again, rugby is one of my favorite sports. So I knew a lot of that already because that film is so great and in my heart.
All right. Let's move on, right? Let's wait, so let's see. No, we've done how many have we done so far? We've done 4, right?
4.
All right. So let's go to Best Adapted Screenplay. How's that sound?
Okay. Yep.
All right, so we got Best Adapted Screenplay. Now we have some really good ones in here. Up in the Air, right? Sheldon Turner, Jason Reitman, based on a novel by Walter Kim. We had In the Loop, excellent movie, written by Jesse Armstrong, Simon Blackwell, Armando Iannucci, who also is planning on doing a show for HBO called Veep with Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Ooh, sounds interesting.
The JLD. Then we have An Education, which is Nick Hornby. Wrote the screenplay based on a memoir by Lynn Barber. District 9, by Blomkamp, right? Based on a short film. Then we have Precious.
That was based on a short film.
Yeah, him. Blomkamp made it.
Yeah, I remember that now.
That's the way to go, man. Make a short film, get some attention, make a full feature.
Yeah.
That's what the rugby house rules. That started as a short picture, and then a short film, and then it became a full length picture.
Oh yeah, of course.
There's a sequel to the Cider House Rules.
Yeah, I totally remember that movie. Once again, it's rugby. I know everything there is to know about rugby, like yourself, Mark.
Now, this movie, I think Precious has to win because it has based on a novel in the title.
I think that's what sets it apart from all the others. Yeah. That way it's adapted because, that's what I love about that movie in general is just the fact that it's telling you this is based on a novel. So now I go in there expecting a movie that's based on a novel.
Yeah, and you're not walking out going, wait, I wonder if that was based on something.
I just don't like to Google anything extra after I leave a film. You know what I mean? I don't. You know how many films I walk out of and I go, what was that based on? And I have to Google it, as I walk to my car. I don't want to do that. Luckily for me, Best Adapted Screenplay, Precious, based on the novel, Push by Sapphire. I even know who it's by. So it's just that way.
Instead of Googling it, I go on a social media site or like a Quora or Yahoo Questions and I ask the question there. Same amount of time I could Google it, but I like to ask the question.
Makes sense. But I'm just saying, do you think, in all seriousness, if District 9 was actually called District 9, based on the short film Alive in Joburg by Neil Blomkamp, directed by Neil Blomkamp, would you think that was a better movie or a better title?
Absolutely. Because
I think so.
Especially in a writing category.
Mm-hmm.
So this started as a tiny little thing. This guy didn't take a novel. This guy took a 10-minute short film and turned it into a full-length picture.
Right.
Like you and I could take a book and make an Oscar-winning movie.
The only reason why I don't do it is like it's so boring to like just it's just so easy. I don't want to be bored.
You and I turned Infinite Jest into a cohesive 110-page script.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yep. Yeah, piece of cake. Didn't we do that like, as a joke, and then we just threw it out afterwards for like, we don't need those awards?
Well, like the entertainment in Infinite Jest, we said it was too good for the world, so we threw it away.
And also, like, we don't really want the attention, you know what I mean? Like, we're not trying to make it big.
No.
That's why we're podcasters.
That's why we are writing an original picture called The Rugby House Slaughter, about rugby players who get attacked by cannibals in the hills of New Zealand. I mean,
that one I do want to film. I want to do it like Neil Blomkamp. Like, I want to write it, and then I want to shoot it, and then I want to get it made into a bigger picture, a full-length feature, and then release it. But we just got to work the title out a little bit more. Maybe like we'll add, based on the short film.
Yeah. And script. We'll add both those. So
based on the short film that was based on the script.
Our 100-page script for Confederacy of Dunces was too good, too. We had to throw that away. But all right, all jokes aside, I don't think Precious is going to win Best Picture, but people love this movie. So even though In the Loop is one of the best, I mean, the talking in the Loop is brilliant. I mean, it's just, blah, 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 blah. That guy's great. I think that guy would be great as Doctor Who, by the way. Just letting you know that, the lead character in the Loop. I think he'd be perfect for it.
Interesting.
But, yeah. And education's good. Oh, what's up?
I said I don't see it, but...
Peter Capaldi can do it. I think it comes down to this. Up in the Air, District 9, Precious.
Yeah. Honestly, like, for me, I'm probably going to probably say Precious, but I really do like Up in the Air, especially, like, there's something about it. I think the dialogue in that is pretty sharp as well, but it's more like the characters. And for me, it's like such an easy watch. Like, I don't know what it is about that movie. Like, I can just put that movie on when I get it on Blu-ray, of course.
Yeah,
I could probably just put it on and watch it, in the background while I'm doing stuff. And like, it still draws my attention though. And I have to sit down and like actually watch, it's I don't know. There's just something about it. It's just an easy watch.
It's a great airplane movie.
Yeah. Really?
All right.
It's in the title.
I'm going. All right. Once again, I'm going sexy pick. Precious is going to win, right? But I'm saying In the Loop.
All right. I'm going to go Up in the Air.
All right. So
just because I have a little crush on Anna K.
AK-47.
Yeah.
Like Andrei Kirilenko who played for the Utah Jazz.
Mm-hmm. Another sport that I'm very into is basketball, and I know so much about basketball, but we don't want to go with that.
All right, so how about this? We're 5 categories in. We have 5 left. Let's take a quick break. We're going to talk some rugby, and when we come back, we'll pick the 5 remaining characters. Or, well, not characters, categories.
Well, we'll pick some characters, too.
Yeah. I mean,
I've been working on one. I have an Italian character that I can debut on here.
What's the come and the go? All right, so we'll be right back. Welcome back to Movies, Films, and Flicks. And let's get into it, Rob. Like a rugby game in the championship, in the cold weather, in the rain. Let's get into it.
Honestly, like, this is going to be like, because we're getting to the final 5 categories. This is going to be so exciting. It's going to remind me of that one rugby match between France and Zimbabwe.
Great
in
one.
The rugby semifinals of 2004. You remember that one?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Last minute heroics.
Oh my gosh. And they were just, grabbing that ball and running. It was awesome.
To be honest, I have no clue how they're still standing at the end of these games. You watch rugby and it looks like everything hurts.
They have, yeah, I know. I mean, American football, like, they're wearing like huge pads and stuff, and like rugby, they're just there. They're not wearing masks or anything. Or helmets.
Like, I feel like fingers should snap every down or every play that they have, every tackle, every challenge. Like, it's just, if I was a bouncer and a cannibal rugby team came into my bar, I would just leave.
Yeah.
And there's no point. You're not going to fight these guys.
No. I don't even know if you can outrun them.
When I was in college, a bunch of my buddies played intramural rugby, and they were like, "Come on, Mark, come play with us." And I was like, "No, you guys are crazy."
Yeah, that would be scary. I don't know.
No, thanks. I mean, I watch it and it blows my mind.
If you're fast, you don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah, except for large, except for 250-pound guys who are faster than they should be when they're 250 pounds.
That's true.
Imagine being chased by The Rock, right? And you're in great shape, right? Dwayne Johnson's chasing you. And you think maybe his lactic acid and his cardio isn't that great. You get about 3/4 of a mile and he's still running the same speed and gaining on you.
I know, that's scary. That's when you have to find something to jump over or climb up a tree. You know what I mean?
You would just push a tree over.
Just barrels through.
Yeah. Toothpick. All right, next, best original screenplay. This one's tough. All right, I'm gonna read this. Hurt Locker, written by Mark Boal. Inglourious Bastards, Quentin Tarantino. The Messenger, written by Alessandro Camon and Oren Moverman. A Serious Man, Joel Cohen and Ethan Cohen, which is really good. Yeah. Up, written by Bob Peterson and Pete Docter. Story by Pete Docter, Bob Peterson, and Thomas McCarthy. I mean, A Serious Man, it hasn't happened yet, but it's going to become one of the most appreciated, underappreciated Coen brother movies.
Yeah. I love the Coen brothers, though.
People are serious about it.
Superman didn't do that great, like, in theaters, did it?
No, it didn't really have an A-list talent. No one really understood it. But then somebody wrote an article going, wait, this movie's brilliant. And everyone went, oh yeah. It got dismissed.
Like a lost shuffle, like, that sucks.
Now, Up and The Messenger, very good. But I feel like just being nominated was enough for them. An animated film being nominated for Best Original Screenplay, that's enough.
Right. Yeah.
It's not going to win. So, that leaves us to The Hurt Locker and Inglourious Bastards.
And Tarantino, man, that guy can write a screenplay.
Yeah, I don't know. He's almost as good as us.
Almost. Don't go too far, Mark. Almost.
That,
let's see him write a rugby film.
A rugby cannibal picture.
Yeah.
And have everyone cry at the end.
Yeah.
Remember when we did the read-through? We had to stop making it because everyone bawled their eyes out.
Yeah, they loved it so much.
Their eyes bawled out.
Everybody who was there gave me a kiss on their way out.
They were stomping their feet and clapping for the entire 110 pages.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing read through, but obviously, we're not going to have it made because we don't want to put other movies to shame.
No. All right, so Hurt Locker and Inglourious Bastards. Now, it's been a little bit since I've watched Hurt Locker, 3 months. Right. It's only been about 3 weeks since I watched Inglourious Bastards, but how did you feel after the first time you watched The Hurt Locker?
I liked it. I liked The Hurt Locker. It was weird. I had to really watch it again to appreciate it more, but I will say that I liked Inglourious Bastards more walking out of it the first time. And I still not to say that I didn't like Inglourious Bastards as much the second time. I liked it just as much, but there's something about that first time that I watched Inglourious Bastards was just I don't know. It's just not what I expected. And it blew me away. It's actually, to me, I mean, it's up there with probably Pulp Fiction, as my favorite Tarantino films.
I'm definitely going to watch it a lot this decade.
Mm-hmm. As you should.
Yeah. So I have a question. Mark Boal has the momentum right now. Right, and he should. Mm-hmm. Hurt Locker's a very good script. Right. But in what world is it better than Inglourious Bastards?
Yeah, I just don't think it is. I think it's a good script. I think it's a good movie. I think Inglourious Bastards on a screenplay level is just a little bit better written. I don't know. All
right, so I'm going to say Inglourious Bastards wins. Quentin Tarantino gets it.
Bastards too.
All right, so lock it up.
Fingers crossed.
Lick the envelope. Fingers crossed.
Nice.
Scrum set. All right, so.
And I'm watching you. We're Skyping right now, so I'm seeing you do all of this firsthand. So just in case people think that you're not doing these things, no, you're doing them. You got the envelope. You're licking them.
Stamps.com.
Yeah.
Really? I'm multitasking. Mm-hmm. Really proud of myself.
Yeah, me too.
All right, let's move on to Best Actor. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. So, Best Actor. We have Jeff Bridges for Crazy Heart as Otis Bad Blake. We have George Clooney up in the air as Ryan Bingham, which is pretty funny because he, the artist. Colin Firth, A Single Man, George Falconer, love that. Good movie, great picture. Looks beautiful. Costuming, production design, geez Louise. Morgan Freeman Invictus as Nelson Mandela, and Jeremy Renner for The Hurt Locker as Sergeant First Class William James, a.k.a. Billy James.
This one was a hard one for me.
Yeah. Now,
I don't know. Go ahead.
Now, sorry I interrupted, but Jeff Bridges lost last year, right? For True Grit.
True Grit, yeah.
True Grit. No regrets. Now,
no regrets.
People are going to be pretty salty about that.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a performance? So he'll probably get. I think this could go. What George Clooney did in that movie is vastly underrated. What Colin Firth does is vastly underrated. Morgan Freeman's always good, always great. And the fact that in Clint Eastwood movies you have to move so fast, I think he nails it. And then Jeremy Renner is outstanding. Just the way he's just a balled up ball of, explosiveness in this movie. He's excellent. Carries it, understands the role. But are any of them good enough to make up for Jeff Bridges not winning an Oscar yet?
See, that's my thing. I really liked Up in the Air, and I'm not a huge George Clooney fan because George Clooney is kind of at that point for me where I know it's George Clooney playing George Clooney in this movie.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, to me, he's got that star status that just like it's hard for him to be anybody but George Clooney in whatever movie I'm watching.
Yeah, GC.
Except for Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I don't know. Like he goes above and beyond in that. But in Up in the Air, I love Up in the Air, and I do like him in that role. And I like Jeremy Renner also. I think he does a wonderful job in The Hurt Locker. And I mean, even in those scenes where there's not like a lot of talking and he's just trying to defuse a bomb in like the tense acting in that situation. It's like, I think these guys, to me, I like more than Jeff Bridges in Crazy Heart. But like you said, Jeff Bridges not winning last year for True Grit kind of stings a bit. But then I'm like, it's kind of like the Leonardo DiCaprio thing. Like everybody wants Leo to get his Oscar. But I feel like somewhere down the road, he's going to win an Oscar for a movie, which he's good in, but he was so much better in other movies. You know what I mean?
He's going to have to go to some freezing place and just get tore up and do a lot of grunting and puddles to win an Oscar.
And honestly, I hate to say this again, but I hope whatever movie he wins an Oscar for has a bear in it, because I just like bears, man.
You love bears.
I've always said that about myself, and people have always said that about me too. They just say, Robert, that guy loves bears. In
your home, you have a Great Outdoors poster. You have a poster for The Edge.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're really all about, you live that lifestyle.
My screensaver on my computer is just that scene from The Edge.
And you only do Kodiak dip.
And I only eat Klondike bars and drink Coca-Cola.
Wait, what do you mean Coca-Cola? Oh, because of the polar bears?
Yeah.
Oh, brother. Oh, man. And you only give people bear hugs?
I only give people bear hugs, and yeah. I got teddy bears all in my room from when I was a kid and from as an adult. I just buy them. I go to Build-A-Bear every weekend. Actually, they've had to kick me out, because I'm there so often. To build bears. I want to state that real quick.
Their inventory is just too, you made too many.
Yeah. They're like, do you want to build anything else? Like, now you can build like a rabbit or something.
Some shelving units for us.
I'm just gonna build bears.
So we're gonna go Crazy Heart?
Yeah, you gotta go that. But for me, it's like Jeff Bridges and then George Clooney and Jeremy Renner are like a close second, and then Colin Firth, and then Morgan Freeman's great, but I feel like with the roles the other guys have, it's just they're a little bit above him.
Yeah, I gotta go with Jay Bridges.
Yeah.
J7 Bridges. Yeah. I don't know what that means, but let's do it.
Jay Bridges over the River Kwai. That's a way to show.
Oh, brother. The Jeff Bridges of Madison County?
Yeah.
All right, Best Actress. Let's move.
Yeah, sorry.
If I could think of more, I'd do it. All right, so Best Actress, right? We have Sandra Bullock in The Blind Side as Leanne Tui, Helen Mirren in The Last Station as Sophia Tolstoya, Carey Mulligan in Education as Jenny Meller, Gabri Sabid Precious, based on the novel Push by Sapphire, by playing Clarice Precious Jones, and Meryl Streep and Julia as Julia.
Child.
Yeah, I just like Julia Gulia from Wedding Singer.
Now, before we get into it, I just want to state that this is one of those scenarios where I don't think Julie and Julia, I know it made like a decent amount of money, but I don't think it got like well reviewed by critics. I don't remember. I think that was one of them, and I might be thinking of a different movie, but I thought it was, and then I think people just liked Meryl Streep in the movie, kind of how we were talking about Cruisin' USA in the movie 9.
Yeah, Cruisin' USA? That's a great picture.
Yeah.
Oh, so this movie it's like 77%.
All right, I guess that's not that bad.
Yeah.
I might be thinking of a different movie.
You're thinking maybe of a potential film that might come out soon called Ricky and the Flash?
Or, no, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of The Iron Lady whenever that comes out. I think that was just her role in it.
Yeah, that movie got like a negative 8%.
Yeah, first of its kind.
Yeah, so, listen, Sandra Bullock, man, The Blind Side made $7 billion. I mean, this movie was a massive hit.
Mm-hmm.
She's been in the industry for a very long time, right? People like her. Yep. Is there any actors in this that could, like, Meryl Streep just gets nominated, right? Carey Mulligan, she's excellent in Education, but she hasn't done as much time as Bullock.
Right.
And people people love Helen Mirren, but I don't know. That just doesn't have the momentum. I don't think many people have watched The Last Station. So I think it comes down to Gabri or Sabid. But the problem is, for Best Actress, first-time actresses rarely ever win nominee. So I'm thinking Sandra Bullock's got it, man.
So like little, like you said with Carey Mulligan, like I really like Carey Mulligan in An Education, but because she's just hasn't been in a ton of stuff that's been recognized. Same with Sidibe. I don't know how you pronounce it. I think it's Bullock's time. The only thing is, does Bullock take a hit at all? Because didn't All About Steve come out this year too? Yeah,
but so she hired a group of magicians that have been going door to door and doing a little trick to make people forget about it.
Okay. I wish I could.
This is one of those movies, though, that everyone loves her so much right now. They watch All About Steve, and they're just thinking, we'll give her one.
Right. It's just too bad that it's in the same year, you know what I mean?
All About Steve is one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Yeah, me too.
I don't hate it, though. I wouldn't put it in my most disliked movies ever. Because while watching it, I was in a constant state of befuddlement, which is much better than just hate.
So I know that at times, really most of the time, I can be a film snob, but I remember watching All About Steve in a hotel room on the other coast of Florida because it was I was at a wedding. I was in a wedding party, and all the groomsmen and all the bridesmaids were like in this room at this one point. We were just hanging out.
No.
The TV was All About Steve. It just started up, and everybody was like, "What's this movie? What's this movie?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't think this is a good movie." But we ended up watching the whole thing, and we all sat there, and people were actually laughing at it, and I was very upset.
You're just sitting in the corner?
I was just like, you guys find this funny? But again, maybe that's just my snobbishness coming off, and maybe it is, a funny movie. I don't know.
How'd you get the copy of this? Because it just came out.
I believe someone had a screener.
Got it. Yeah, because the Oscar
the
season.
Story I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Or it had a really fast release on cable TV.
They got it out of theaters, out of theaters as fast as possible.
Also, I want to say that the guy
Bradley Cooper's in it. Thomas Hayden Church is in it.
Oh yeah, no, it's got like a decent amount of people in it, like big actors. It's just not a good movie.
No.
But I was gonna talk about The Blind Side. The guy, what's the kid's name?
Michael Orr.
That's his actual name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he like
the football player.
Right. He plays I'm a poker dealer. He comes in there and actually plays poker sometimes.
Nice.
Like yeah.
You act as a croupier and you fleece him all his money?
Yeah. Every time.
Nice.
They had like a celebrity
How many pro wrestlers were there?
Hulk Hogan I think showed up. But
Nice.
it was like after me. After I like got out of work or whatever, but he was there too.
How many wrestlers come in there?
I think only him. I haven't seen any.
Man, in Florida? I saw The Undertaker at airport the other day. It was awesome.
Oh, really? Nice. They might play at Hard Rock. I don't work at Hard Rock. They're the bigger, casino.
They're flashier.
Yeah, they take all of
So are we locking up Sandy B?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Sandra Bullock.
I do Carrie Mole. I love C. Mole, but we'll go with Sandy B.
Yeah, you know what? After I've molded over, let's give it to Carrie Mulligan. Let's go. She's got it.
Okay, sure.
All right, want to go her?
Yeah.
All right, locking it up. Seal on the envelope.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. All right, let's move on to Best Director. We got Catherine Bigelow, Hurt Locker, James Cameron, Avatar, Quentin Tarantino, Inglourious Bastards, Lee Daniels, I'm just going to say Precious. I can't read this whole name out. And Jason Reitman, Up in the Air. Solid group.
Yeah. Wait, that's all? I thought there was like 9.
No, that's Best Picture, Best Director.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong category.
Now, I'm giving this... All right, listen. James Cameron has made the biggest blockbuster of all time, right?
Again.
Tarantino has outdone himself, which people didn't think was possible because he had already outdone himself several times. Lee Daniels did a great job with Precious, and Jason Reitman took a breezy script and just made it really great, really fun, really rewatchable. But Bigelow, dude, Point Break, Near Dark, K-19, Widowmaker. I shouldn't have emphasized that one as much.
Yeah, no. That's okay, though.
She is awesome. And as much as I love Avatar and Inglourious Bastards, the momentum is for her.
I think it's time that they, we get a female winner. She directed the hell out of The Hurt Locker. And I think, we're going to get to Best Picture and we'll discuss that. But as a directing effort, I think it is her time.
And all right. It's very hard to make Avatar, right? It's very hard to make Precious and Up in the Air. They made these movies look so effortless. But on set, somehow Catherine Bigelow was able to create this white-knuckle tension, which seems to me really hard. So I don't even see this as an upset, per se.
No.
Listen, Tarantino knows how to make a Tarantino movie now. Now that shouldn't take him away from winning things because he's so great consistently. I just think the Bigelow, the way she was able to handle this movie, she wins.
Yeah, I think I go Bigelow too. I do like Avatar, and I do think it was a great achievement for Cameron. But Cameron's won for Titanic. I think, I love Tarantino also, and and even Jason Reitman, I liked Up in the Air. I think it is Catherine Bigelow's time. I think she should win. I think it's time. She's got so many good movies under her belt. And this one, like you said, the way it's shot, the way it's filmed is just it's so tense, throughout.
Absolutely. They should also give her just an honorary Academy Award for Point Break.
I was going to say Point Break. Yeah.
Best skydiving ever.
That was the only thing missing from The Hurt Locker was Keanu Reeves.
And a football game.
Yeah.
Just a random touch football game that ends up with tackles. And a massive field. I don't know where they were playing on that beach. Massive beach, and somehow the whole thing was a field.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd have been so annoyed playing on that. Where's out of bounds?
Yeah. Maybe they drew lines. We just couldn't see them.
Yeah, good point. It was at night.
Yeah.
All right, so Best Picture. Oh, wait. Catherine Bigelow locking it up.
Yeah.
Seal in the envelope. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
We got it. Last but not least, Best Picture. We have The Hurt Locker, Avatar, Blindside, District 9, Education, Inglourious Basterds, Precious, Serious Man, Up in the Air. Now, let's get it down to 3 that we think could win, right? So that means we have to get rid of a bunch. So which movies can we take out that we know probably won't win?
Well, first I want to say that, isn't it weird that there's Up and Up in the Air?
Yeah, they can't, yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I
I remember my friends getting so confused about which one was which. I'm like, I mean, they're different titles, but it's just funny that they're both Up. They both start with Up.
Now, Up, I don't think it's going to happen, but I think Up will probably win Best Animated, so it's not going to win Best Picture, correct?
Yeah, take that out.
All right, Up in the Air, it's good, but it's not Best Picture.
Yeah.
Serious Man, love it, but not enough people. If this was 3 years from now, it'd be in contention because more people have watched it, but I don't think many people have watched it, right?
Yeah, no, take it out.
All right.
I think you can take out Precious too. Precious is more about the actors, I think. Like, I mean, it's got great directing and everything. I just think compared to the other movies that are nominated, I think you can probably scratch it.
I know I said In the Loop, but I think it's going to win the best Oscar for screenplay, and I think Monique is going to win, so they're going to say that's enough.
Right.
All right, so we're taking that out. What about Education, District 9? Those can go, right?
Yeah, I feel like they just nominated. I'm really shocked that they nominated District 9 for Best Picture.
Do you think they're just making up for Dark Knight? Like, hey, Dark Knight didn't do it, so we'll throw this in to be cool?
Yeah, because I think they were like, because when has a sci-fi movie been nominated? I mean, it's been a while, and like that kind of sci-fi movie that has like elements of horror and it's kind of, I don't know. I was kind of shocked that it was nominated. I think it was kind of like a little, I mean, Avatar is nominated, but Avatar is like a different kind of sci-fi. I mean, it's got the whole, like, I don't know, it's got a lot behind it. Whereas District 9 wasn't a lot of it also improvised? Like, I don't know, it was kind of a weird pick for me.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. So what do you think? That leads us to what? Hurt Locker, Avatar, and Inglourious Basterds? We can take out an Education too. What do you think?
Yeah, that and Blindside you can take out.
Oh yeah, Blindside. So Hurt Locker, Avatar, and Inglourious Basterds.
Yeah, that's hard. They're all really good. Man,
it's like, what do we want to bet the house?
Here's the thing: the Academy is going to choose between Hurt Locker and Avatar. It's whether big budget beats, more indie, female-directed, smaller film, and because Avatar had the big budget, it broke all kinds of records. I think that the Academy is going to try to give a little love to the Hurt Locker, which saddens me because I think Inglourious Basterds is going to be pushed to the wayside. But honestly, out of those 3, even though I like all of them, Inglourious Basterds sticks with me the most.
Yeah. I mean, 10 years from now in 2020, we'll be thinking about Inglourious Basterds.
Until they release the Avatar sequels that they're supposed to release in a couple of years.
Yeah, I can't wait. In a decade, we'll have about 5 more.
Yeah, I hope so. I don't want to wait too long for them.
I hope it doesn't prevent him from directing Alita Battle Angel, because I see a lot of potential in that.
Yeah. I don't know. If I get 5 Avatar films, I'll be happy.
So for me, it comes down to Hurt Locker and, all right, they're not going to give Cameron another Oscar, right?
Yeah, I think so now.
So it's going to be Inglourious Basterds or Hurt Locker, but the momentum is on Hurt Locker's justifiably. It's on Hurt Locker's side. Catherine Bigelow has done a lot of time in the industry. People really respect her. She's awesome. I love Catherine Bigelow. So they're going to be like, up yours, James Cameron, because she and Cameron were married in the 80s. So let's go big. Let's say Hurt Locker, man. Let's lock it up.
Yeah, let's do it.
You know what, though? I'm going to go, you know what? You're going Hurt. I'm changing mine.
You're changing it?
Yep.
To what?
I'm going to say Up in the Air is going to pull the surprise win.
You really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to do it.
That's on you, man. Right. I mean, I love Up in the Air. I just don't see it happening.
So you got Hurt Locker?
Yeah, Hurt Locker.
I got Up in the Air. So locking it in. Seal in the envelope.
Yep.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Now, one thing we have to do. I've been doing drafts for the every MFF podcast, and I put them up on Movies, Films, and Flicks Facebook. I want to do a draft with you. We got to draft 5 2009 movies each that weren't nominated for Academy Awards.
Okay.
So you and I have to pick all all these movies, but none of them, like, no major awards. Like, if there's a costume, that's fine. But none of the awards we talked about can be nominated. How's that sound?
Okay.
All right. So
2009 movie.
Yep, 2009 movies that did not receive a major Academy Award nomination.
Okay.
All right. I'm holding up a number 1 or 2.
2.
All right, you go first.
Oh shit. Okay. Hold on. All right. I got some. So let's see. I think the first one I'm gonna go with is I'm gonna go Zombieland.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Zombieland didn't get nominated for anything, of course. So I feel like it's a safe pick, and I think it did enough to like reinvigorate the zombie genre.
Great picture. All right, I'm doing Drag Me to Hell.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Thank you. All right, what do you doing next?
All right, next I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go a little romantic comedy. 500 Days of Summer.
Oh, I was gonna do that.
Oh, nice.
People have vilified summer over the years.
Really? Why?
Well, I think just bros. I mean, she told him the whole time, I don't want a relationship. And he's just like this little manic pixie guy that keeps pushing himself on her.
Yeah. I think it's honestly like that. I think it was the writer when, I forget who wrote it, but he said that 70%, he feels about 70% of the film was accurate in like a relationship that he was in or whatever. And I'm like, okay. And I can understand the like expectations versus reality. Like it kind of makes sense. Like that's probably something that he went through. And yeah, he's pushing himself on this girl. He wants to date her. And she just said, I don't want anything kind of like, she doesn't want anything serious, even though it did kind of get a little bit serious.
Yeah. But like that spark wasn't there for her. It was interesting though that people have villainized her. Like they both needed to do a little bit of growing up. Like it's just two young kids sort of figuring it out.
They weren't meant to be together. That's why she ended up getting married to another dude.
All right, I'm going Moon.
Oh, that was a good one. I'm like looking at a list.
Sam Rockwell by himself, crushing it.
And let's not forget Kevin Spacey as the voice, right?
Yep, I love that movie.
I love Kevin Spacey so much. I hope he doesn't tarnish his career, because I just want to see more films with him in it, and that he keeps crushing it.
Never happened.
All right, I'm gonna go. I want to get a comic book movie in there, so I'm going Watchmen.
I was gonna do that. You and I are battling back and forth here.
Yeah,
it's annoying.
That's it. I didn't really. There's aspects of that movie that were kind of like iffy for me. There's a lot of slow motion that Zack Snyder loves, but other than that, I love that it like stuck to the source material so closely.
Good picture. I'm gonna do Star Trek.
That was my next one.
Nice.
All right, I gotta pick something else. All right, hold on.
I think you're gonna pick my next one.
No, I'm doing I'm gonna go. What was my last one? Watchmen. So I'm gonna go a little bit more lighthearted, but still, it's kind of what I like to say, a cross between 500 Days of Summer and The Watchmen, and that is Adventureland.
Oh, I love it, dude. That was in my picks. Dude, stop.
Greg Mottola, right?
Oh, I love that picture, man. Very underrated.
Yeah, well, because I think people went in thinking it's going to be super bad too, and it's not.
I think Kristen Stewart's a very good actress. I like her a lot, and I liked her in this movie.
A lot of people give her crap, but I don't think she's that bad. I think, she gets labeled because of the way she was in Twilight, and I know she is kind of like that standoffish, kind of like quiet girl who thinks she's cooler than other people kind of thing or whatever. But I don't know. It plays well, and she does it well, and a lot of the movies she's in are pretty good movies. Besides the Twilight ones, I didn't really watch those.
They made so much money. Jeez Louise.
Oh, I know.
I guess I'll be cynical and just grab The Hangover.
Oh, I forgot that came out. I didn't even see that on here. All right, hold on. I gotta find one more.
Yeah, one more.
Dang.
Oh man,
right, so
there's a bunch of them in here.
Yeah, I'm trying to get like a well-rounded 5. I have one, but I don't want to say it unless I have to. I might say this one just cause. I liked it when I saw it. It's been a while since I've seen it. But I like a good thriller. I'm gonna go State of Play.
Ooh.
Pro, Ben Affleck, who was it? Rachel McAdams.
Yep.
I thought it was a pretty good movie.
Yeah, Affleck, Crow, the stacked cast. I think Helen
Yeah.
Mirren?
Helen Mirren was in it too, yeah.
The Hell Mirror? Oh, wait,
No.
that doesn't sound good.
Now.
All right, so do I want to pick Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li? No, because that'll cost me the match. Oh, man, this is tough, dude. Let's see. I got one left. I have one left. Jeez, oh wait, this is tough. This is good.
It is. I was like looking through. I'm still looking through them.
Yeah, I'll probably change. I found one. I just have to go back and remember it. Let's see. Ooh, that one's fun. The Brothers Bloom. That's a fun movie.
Was it Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Squeakquel?
Oh yeah. I mean, Road Chip.
Yeah. Oh man, that's a good one.
You know what? All right, it's gonna come down to either Fast and Furious or Crank High Voltage. I gotta think about this. So, you know what? I'm gonna do Crank High Voltage.
Crank High Voltage. Okay.
I mean, it's just Jason Statham running around like an idiot.
Yeah.
And I love it. It's so
Yeah, not bad.
Hey, fingers crossed. I'll put this up on Movie Films and Flicks Facebook next week.
Okay.
That'll be good. Yeah, man. Well, hey, thanks for joining me. This was fun. I really think we're going to predict these Academy Awards correctly.
I'm hoping. I'm going to get some popcorn. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to watch the Oscars. And when do they come out? Like another month or two?
Yeah, just keep your fingers crossed, all right?
Fingers crossed. I wrote them all down, too, so I know what I picked.
All right, dude. Well, thank you so much. All right.
Thanks for having me.
So for me, Mark Hoffmeyer, and for Rob, AK-47 Lamb, this is Movies, Films, and Flicks. We'll see you next week.